What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How's it going, guys? So, like I said earlier, I think we are gonna go over some probability and rate stuff. But how's everybody doing today? Yeah. Let me get I kind of just sat down. I kind of need to get my stuff together. So just chill for a second. Okay. Nope. Okay. What's up, Moyne? What's up, Zach? Hey. What's up? What's up? Yeah. Good that you made it. All right. Let's bust into this. Okay. Is this my one? Yeah. Okay. So I guess the first question I have, super simple, but we're obviously just gonna go over simple, and then we're gonna get a little bit harder. So let's say, um, all right, chill. So here's our first question, bros. I have three goats that costed, I guess, that costed. Is that a word? Is costed a word? I really don't think so. Um, yeah, dude, definitely. Thanks, Yeet. I have three goats that costed $80. Costed is not a word. What's the past tense of cost? I have no I have no idea. I have three goats that costed $80 each and 12 bales of hay. If I paid a total of 3,000 for all that, how much is a bale of hay? Oh, Raygun Monster, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. Raygun was here last year. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're like doing rate problems today. We're gonna do rate, and then we're gonna do probability, and then whatever you guys want to do. Mm. Oh, whoops. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Yeet. That's a pretty good explanation. So if you're still stuck on this, just check out what Yeet's doing. So yeah, I mean each of these ghosts cost $80. So this is an introduction into what's considered linear equations. And just for you nerds out there, I'm gonna throw up what that is. Okay. So it's a relationship between y and x where m is a number and b is a number, and sometimes the equation looks like this. Right? That's an example of a linear equation. Not really relevant to this problem, but that's how it works, right? Oh, so we got 230 here. So y is going to be our price, and this is how much the goats cost. So if three goats cost $80 each, then that's three goats at $80 each, right? Plus the 12 bales of hay. So plus the 12 bales of hay, but we don't know how much they cost each. So we're just going to throw an X right in there. And that's eventually going to equal our grand total, which is the $3,000 that we spent that day on goats and hay, I guess. So, yeah, quick math. 24, 0 plus 12x equals 3, 1, 2, 3 zeros. I'm going to pull this 240 out from this side and this side. 9, 9, 1. Oh, I guess I didn't need to do that. So 1, 6, 7, 2. 2, 6, 7. Is this right? Yeah, that looks pretty right. So then if we know that 12x equals that 2760, then we can divide each side by 12. And yeah. Bang. 230. Little division error here, bro. What happened? Yeah, dude, super appreciate everybody who's been subscribing and liking the content. Everything super helps. Shares, if you want to like post this URL for like a video on like Discord or wherever you guys are chilling during the day, like super helpful. Which is why I'm doing live streams every day, bros. It's every day, bro. Like my favorite song. Oh man, it's gonna be weird. Oh hey, what's up? Study till I pass out. Oh okay. Sure, yeah. Maybe we can hit. Yeah, yeet. I know this is easy, but you got to start easy, and then we're gonna get some harder stuff for sure, bro. Okay, so let's keep cruising into rate, shall we? Okay, here's an interesting rate problem. Let me. Ooh, another coffee spill. I'm on it today, bros. Let's see. What would be a good number for this? Let me pull up a calculator so I can give you a decent number with a good answer. Okay, here we go. Bolmolio saves 4 out of every 7. Oh, wait, you guys got to see this. Bolmolio saves 4 out of every $7 he makes. If he earned $1,547 for eating a pile of trash on a game show, how much will he save? That's the question. BRB. Okay, we got some answers coming in here. Yeah, you guys. Oh, what's up, Jenny? Yeah. Dude, no, actually, I got study till I pass out on my feed saying it first, yeet. But hey, you're second. Yeah, everybody's coming in really hard on that. You celebrated too early, yeet. Or YouTube is showing you the wrong thing. Yeah, everybody's getting 884. I don't. Should I even go over this? Yeah. Okay. Oh, what's up, Leo? Yeah. Everybody's ragging on Yeet. That's funny. All right, so let's keep cruising on this. Yeah, I'm not going to go over this because I feel like you guys crushed it so hard. I'm not even going to talk about it. But what is interesting about this, though, is that actually I will talk about it for a second just because there is something relevant in it. What is interesting is that you could set this problem and say 4 out of $7 equals we don't know how much they'll save out of this number. You could also set it up as this is like, that cross multiply, then you're done. You could also set it up as a ratio where 4 to 7 is equal to something like this. So you could set it up with ratios, you could set it up with cross multiplication. Really, however you want to do it, as long as you got to the right answer, then I don't care what you do. Just get to those right answers, guys. That's all that matters. You got to stack those up. All right, let me get some. I just woke up from a nap 5 minutes, 10 minutes before starting this stream. All right, cool. So let's head to the next rate problem, bros. Ooh, this is a really hard one. Well, maybe I should save this one for later, actually. Let me do a different one to start off. Ooh, this is a really good one. Okay. Do you guys know what a weighted dice is? Like a weighted dice is when you it's like how you cheat in gambling. It's like a dice, but one surface of the dice is really heavy. So when you roll it, that ends up on the bottom the most of the time. I don't know, it's kind of cool. Okay. So Fenty rolls a weighted dice 25 times and rolls a 6 22% of the time. If he were to roll the dice 275 more times, how many total number of sixes will he roll that day? Or did he roll that day? Or will he be able to expect to roll that day? Something like that. Okay, cool, Leo. Yeah, if you got some questions, bro, you can drop it in the chat. Yeah, I'll take an approximate number for this one because I'm just whipping it out on the fly. I don't know the answer to this one. 60. Jenny's got 60. Notrafeed. Notrio also got 60. A boss. Laurel got 66. Okay. What's up, Laurel? I'll give you guys 30 more seconds to crush this. Leo's got 60. Jane's got 66. Okay, so we got a split here. Let's see. This is very interesting, guys, because I feel like knowing this group, you guys got the math solid. So let's see why some got 60, Some got 66. I have a feeling that it will have to do eventually with this 25 number. So Fenty rolls a weighted dice 25 times and rolls a 6 22% of the time. He's going to keep rolling 6s 22% of the time. Ashley. Well, you don't know. Don't say that. You don't know, you're wrong. But if he only rolls it this many, yeah, you're pretty close. It's okay. We'll see what you got, Ashley. So he's going to be rolling 6s 22% of the time. Now, if he's going to roll it 275 more times, one thing to be aware of is he is going to roll a total of 300 dice rolls. So he's going to roll 300 dice rolls, and he's going to get it 22% of the time. So I'm going to just do this multiplication with the decimal version of it. Just so y'all can see it. Y'all can see it. All right. So 0, 0, 6, 0, 0, 0, 6, 0, 0, 6, 6, 2 decimal places. Bang. So that is our answer. Now, where I think a lot of you cats got 60 from is maybe doing the 275 route. Is that right? 10, 15, 4, 5, 0, 0, 5, 5. Nope. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There it is. Yep. So approximately 60. So, yeah. Keep in mind, he already rolled it 25 times and got that 22%. So when he rolls it 275 more times, the grand total of the amount of times this dude is rolling dice today is 300. So we have to take into account the fact that he's rolling total 300 dice rolls. Yeah, it just didn't read properly, right? And so if you're good at math, which a lot of you cats are, like, don't let reading comprehension be the reason why your math problem's wrong, because yeah, you can do a lot of really solid work and get a number that's approximately 60, right? If it was at a 275, you'd be right. So, what's up, St. Paul? So, know that the SHSAT is so good at tricking you. It does everything it can to trick you. So, really, really double check. You got to really double check. Am I answering the question? And is there anything in here that maybe I glossed over because I'm just looking at these numbers and didn't really read it? I know my handwriting's bad, yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, you used 0.2? Oh, player. Come on now. All right, so let's do another one. Or actually, let's, yeah, you guys know how to do these. Do you want me to do another one? Do you want me to do another one of these, or should I just move on? Yeah, reading's hard. Okay, so let me see if I can find something that'd be cool for us to do. Be so cool. It'll be so cool. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's always, if you can catch yourself if you can catch yourself make a mistake, that's almost like you didn't even make a mistake. So, yeah, good job, man. Good job. All right, let's see. This one will be good. Oh god. Is it going to be opening? Okay, cool. And this is like a comparing rate problem. I'm going to try and make my handwriting better. This is actually a real life problem that I had to like go through. So this is like not just because you're in school. This is actually something I literally had to figure out. Um, um, hold on a second. Johannesburg could buy a package of bricks for $26. You can buy individual bricks for $150. This question doesn't actually make any sense now that I read this. Oh yeah, this actually does work. Okay. So it's just confusing. All right, chill. If m plus 9 square root subtract 1 is equal to 3, what is the value of m? So is that m plus 9 square root subtract 1? Can you put some parentheses in that so I can kind of... How many bricks are in a package? You actually don't need to know that to solve this, actually. That's what I was looking at, too. I was like, how many bricks are in this package? But then I was like, you actually don't need... Oh, what's up, Bibek? You actually don't need to know. Yeah, I know. I know. That's why I took it away. I was like, no, but you actually don't need to know. Because I'm not talking about how many bricks. I'm just talking about price. Listen to your heart. Follow your dreams, guys. Yeah, this is confusing. For sure. But you can do it. Just focus on the task. Okay. Human calculator, study till I pass out. Oh, Yeet is second again. 17 from Yashin and Laurel and Abbas and Teniola. Yeah, I'm not going to go over this one. So if you got 17, how did you get it so quickly? Second is the best. That's actually my preference, is being second on anything. Jen, to answer your question, Jenny, I think I'm going to be streaming at 6 from now on. I think that's the time that works best for everybody. Ray Gun Monster's got 17 too. St. Paul. Yeah, so I mean, I feel like I don't even really need to go over this. You guys crush this. Ashley's got 7. Yeah, there it is. So Abbas just kind of dropped what you can do in this one. Yep, same thing with study till I pass out. Another way that you could set this up, which is I always kind of prefer, is algebra. So it's going to be this 150 number. X needs to be, I don't know, less than 26, right? So then you do your division and you can get your 17 straight off the rip from that. All right, cool. Yeah. It's easy. All you have to do is divide. Okay. Oh, okay, this is a good one too. A lot of good problems today, bros. And then we're going to go into probability, which can be kind of fun too. All right, so this is actually a perfect example of linear equations. Yeah. This is like writing really weird. All right, cool. Kelty purchased a new friend for a one-time fee of $2,500 and made payments of $400 per month for 5 years. At the end of 5 years, what is the total amount she paid to have a friend? Okay, Leo's got a good question. We'll do that one next. Yeah, purchased a friend. sometimes, sometimes you just need to buy a friend if you don't have any. Not that I can relate to that or whatever. Okay, and we got 4,500 coming in. We got 36500 coming in. What else? Man, Yeet was quick on that one, dude. Whew, dang. 265,000 coming in. Okay, a lot of answers coming in. Oh. 26,500 we got from Raygun. Yeet's got 28,500. So you changing your answer, Yeet, or what's up? Jane's got 7,300. Ooh, we got a lot of different answers, man. What's up? What's up? Oh, okay. So you're going with 28,500. All right, that's chill. Okay, dude, we got a lot of different answers. I'm very interested to see what went up with this problem because I mean, I don't know what the answer is. I'll give you like 10 more seconds. Okay, Teniola. Yeah, it's not about speed, it's about accuracy. Yeah, dude, you got to read it right. Like, you're good at math. Like, allow yourself to be good at math by taking in the information from the problem. Yeah. All right, so let's go over this. So, one-time fee of $2,500. Okay. Plus, we have 5 years of this 400 per month. So, it's per month for 5 years. So, how many months are in 5 years? 5 times 12, 10, 60 months. So, it's going to be this 60 months times the 400. So, if you're able to get this, you're like super ahead because a lot of cats put a 5 in there and you're going to get a different response from it. So, now we got to do the work. We know that 2,500 plus what would this be? 24, and then we got 1, 2, 3 zeros. So the answer here would be 26,500. Bang, 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 bang. That's how much it costs to have a friend, guys. Yeah. Well, and you got to work through the pain if your pen broke, dude. I'm just kidding. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, it's per month. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, they give a lot of word problems on the SHSAT, hoping that you're in a rush and stressed out and you just go from number to number to number and then do the math. But if you don't like read through it really slowly, you're going to like miss a thing or two. And that's crucial. You got to be like nearly perfect in this math section. That's what I always say. Perfect is possible and go for it. Go for it. All right, cool. Let's do another one just like this. Dude, there's so many crows in my yard. Whoa. Okay. These are also long to write out, man. Whatever. I'll do it for you. I got you. I got your back. All right. All right, chill. All right. Haggerty has a cell plan of $15 a month plus 25 cents for every minute he uses. Lexi's plan gives her unlimited minutes for $47 a month. If Haggerty and Lexi paid the same amount of money, I guess, last month, how many minutes did Haggerty use? Yeah, no calculators. That sucks. Yeah, you got to be zooming through that test. Totally. I mean, you got to be going super fast. But at the same time, you have to like balance that with like accuracy, because you can finish the whole section in 30 minutes, but if you've made 4 extra mistakes because you were flying, it's totally not worth it. Thanks for liking the video, Leo. You guys are cracking me up in the chat. Okay, we got 128. Leo, that was fast, man. Yeah, I think I'm going to review the new SHSAT book as soon as it goes online. I don't want to like jump ahead of the city as far as like releasing that material. We got 120. 128 from Raygun and Ugubi. Yeet is all caps sure that it's 120. A boss is 128. Nutrafid is 128. Laurel's coming in pretty cocky with that 140, although she's not 100% sure. Okay. I'm going to give you like 15 seconds and then we'll go over this guy. Okay, let's go over it. So we know that they paid the same. So we're going to be dealing with an equal sign here. Zach's got 128 too. Okay. So you went from pretty cocky to not so cocky. Okay. Okay. So we know whatever amount of minutes he's going to equal, right? He's got to pay $15 up front plus 0.25, which is how I'm going to stay in dollars, not cents. That is something I'm sure you guys caught. And we don't know how many minutes he's going to use, and that's going to equal the same amount as Lexi. So what we end up getting here is 15 plus 0.25x equals 47. I'm going to subtract 15 from each side. So 0.25x equals 32. And then here's a slick trick. Since this is really 1/4, I can multiply both sides by 4. And so x equals 128. Bang. Right? And so that's how it goes, bros. Now, like, I know you were like on it so fast. I know. But dude, reading comprehension of these problems is so important. You need the information in your brain and on your paper as correct as possible. And then you can do your good math. I mean, the math in the SHSAT is less like super straight hard and more of like, this is just really like tricky and like there's a lot of moving parts. I mean, basically that's what tests are, like standardized tests are, because everybody pretty much knows the same information. So how else are they going to shake you? They're going to shake you by loading up a big paragraph with a ton of information, hoping that you just slide through it. You guys are cracking me up. All right, so let's keep cruising through this. Yeah, Yeet, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. You can do it. Just pick yourself up, man. Next one. Reading comprehension. Okay, this is just a couple more rate ones because I feel like you guys are crushing this, and I don't really want to keep doing this. Yeah, dude, that's it. I mean, well, you got to just find the right time for it. So it's at a nice clip. You know, like when a horse gallops, it's different than when a horse sprints. Like you just got to find yourself a nice gallop to work in. All right, see you, Paul. Chill, chill, chill. Geo Supreme. Yeah, we can maybe do some geometry in this. Oh, what's up, Rio? Hey, man. I remember now. You got all these different names. Okay, so let's do this one. All right, chill. Here's the question. Bo can clean 4 dishes in 15 minutes. Chris T can clean 3 dishes in 1/6 of an hour. If both work together, even though they are enemies, how many total dishes can they clean in 3.5 hours? That is 1/2. I'm just working in pen. You know how it is. Geo Supreme. What's up, Leo? I don't see your new picture, man. It just looks brown, but I'm so happy for you, dude, to get a new name like that on YouTube. Leo Gal. All right, 3 subs. Sick. That's awesome. My goal is to try to get to 1,000, like, because that's what I need to get monetized, so I can finally put like ads on the videos or whatever, and finally like get something for all these videos. But that's not going to stop me from live streaming for you homies. I'm going to still be here. Okay, so we got some answers coming in. We got 102, 103. Ooh, very interesting with these. Yeats got 119. Okay. 494. Vexeno. Ooh. Yo, bet on 119. Okay. That's good, man. So even though you weren't the first to answer, you got an answer that you feel really good on, and that's the whole point. Yeah, thanks for all the likes and the subscribes, guys. 119, yeah. A lot of people coming in on that 119 number. 329. Okay. I threw a couple curveballs. Threw a couple curveballs into this one. So I'm going to give you guys like 30 more seconds to solve this, and then we'll go into it. $182 from Raygun. Yeah. Study till I pass out. It's 119. Totally. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the only reason you're going to get problems wrong, dude, is if you trip over your own shoelaces, man. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Let's do this one. All right, so Bo can clean 4 dishes in 5 minutes. So I'm going to see how many dishes each of them can clean in a half an hour, just to kind of do that. So in a half an hour, Bo can clean, let's just do half hour. Bo can clean 8 dishes, and Chris D, I'm not going to write her whole name, can do 3 dishes in 1/6 of an hour. So I kind of threw this in here because I was hoping to trip some of you cats. 1/6 of an hour is 10 minutes, right? So at the end of 30 minutes, they're going to have 9 dishes. So every half hour, they're going to pound out 17 dishes. Okay? Bang. So let's do that 3.5 hours. How many half hours are in 3.5 hours? 7, because there's 6 half hours in 3 hours and then 1 more. So then we just do our times 7. We should be in our answer. 7. Bang. 119. Nice. All right, cool. Yeah, really good, dudes. Really, really good. Yeah. It's about those right answers. Like the SHSAT gives you no points for finishing early. Yeah. So just be focusing on getting it correct, because you really want to focus on one section or the other for the SHSAT. You really want to like crush the math and do good in the ELA, or crush the ELA and do good in the math. I think I'm going to stop streaming, I don't know, maybe another 30 minutes or something, whenever I get tired or bored. All right. Yay. That's right. When you take the SHSAT, every time you get a question right, you should say yay out loud. The schools really like to see that. They really like that you're, congratulating yourself and that you're a fun person. Okay, so let's kind of, you know what, bros? Let's go into probability. I feel like you guys are crushing up on rate, and yeah, let's go into probability. Let me see if I can give you something that can curve you a little bit. Oh, this is a good one. Okay. Okay, classic problem here. To get out of prison, the guard said, "Yo, if I roll 6s in a row, dice, and then flip a coin and get heads 3 times, what is the probability of staying in prison?" Laurel, you got a 60? A 60 out of what? Oh, what's up, Geo Supreme? Leo Geo. Oh, I didn't even see the question you asked, Leo. I gotta scroll up to that. Let me do that. Yeah, we'll do that one next. Oh my god, it's so far back in the chat. Where is it? Dude, Leo, where's your question, man? Can you like copy paste it or something? Yeah, I can't. I just scrolled up like almost all the way and I can't. I think I passed it. Okay, so we got some answers coming in. We got Sue. Jane, reread the question. Okay, here we go. There's Leo's question. In a recent survey, 80% of the people polled were registered voters, and 75% of the registered voters and 75% of the registered voters voted in the last election. What fraction of all those surveyed were registered voters who did not vote? Okay, that's a good question. Let's do that after this. 25 out of 216. Make sure you guys read this question. 30 out of 216. All right, we're getting a lot of answers here. Remember, this is for your freedom, guys, to get out of prison, so make sure you get it right. Yeah, I mean, to answer your question, you can make a chart to solve that. That's like a very spatial way to do it that speaks volumes to kind of how you see math and stuff. At the same time, you could also just do it with like just multiplication, because they're all percentages of a percentage. You know what I mean? All right, I'll give you guys like 30 more seconds on this. Okay. That wasn't really 30 seconds, but whatever. Let's go over this. So we have to find and kind of see what the probability of each of these events is. And to roll a 6, you have a 1/6 chance of doing that. To roll another 6, you got another 1/6 chance of doing that. Then to get a heads, you have a 1/2 chance, a 1/2 chance, and a 1/2 chance. And you multiply probability when probability compounds. And by compounding, what I mean is like, would you rather just roll one dice and get a 6 and get some food, or would you rather have to roll 2 dices and get 6 on both of them? Well, obviously, having 2 dices and get 2 6s is much less probable than just rolling 1 dice and getting 1/6. So that's why every obstacle is going to lower your probability more and more and more and more. Okay, so let's just do this math here. We got 1 over 36. This is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 1 over 8. So then 36 times 8. Oh, man, 6 times 8. Here we go again, bros. 56, so 8, 48. That's the one I messed up like last week. 24, 28. 288. So we have a 1 in 288 chance to get it right, because this is preferred outcome, preferred outcome, preferred outcome, preferred outcome, preferred outcome. If we were to do this to what's going to keep me staying in prison, we would actually do 5 out of 6 will keep me in prison. 5 out of 6 will keep me in prison here, and then we're just doing the 1/2 again. So really what we're going to get is that 25 out of 288, right? Bang, bang, bang. Did anybody get that? You're wrong? Oh, what did I mess up here? I was going kind of quick, but what did I mess up? Oh, maybe not. UGB. Yeah, I might have messed up. 287 out of 288. Oh, yeah. Duh. Duh. All right, yeah, okay. Sorry, my dumb brain just took over. So if this is the probability that you get it right? Okay. If that's the probability you get it right, then yeah, you're totally right. It's going to be a 287 out of 288. Yeah, totally. So that's the answer. Bang. There we go. Cool, man. You actually smashed your keyboard. Yeah, that definitely do that. Cool, man. Yes, because this is the probability I get to leave prison, and so this is the preferred outcome out of the total number of outcomes, and so the unpreferred outcome out of the total number of outcomes is definitely going to be that 287. Really, really nice. And I don't think that reduces. Yeah. Okay. Cool, man. Chill. All right, let's do another one. All right, cool. Let's keep bossing through these. Ooh. Okay. Should we do this one? Yeah, let's do this one. So you saw how like I put these problems in a paragraph so that it would hide information. The other way, or one of the many other ways that they hide information or like make it less accessible, is putting it in a chart or a table. I think that should be good. Yeah. All right, chill. So here's a table with some stuff on it. Randomly selected, which has a 1 in 3 chance of getting picked? That's the question. Oh, we forgot to do Leo's question. Oh, dude. All right. After this one, we will do Leo's question. Totally forgot. Duh. Well, he is just stepping up with that Pythagorean theorem a little bit. Listen to your heart. Yeah, bite-sized chocolate. You know, like what they give you in Halloween? Or I guess they should give you. They give you large chocolate bars. That'd be really dope. Oh, unless that's her answer, bite-sized. Oh, okay. I get Laurel's coming with the answer. Okay, so this one's actually really tough. Okay, so let's go through this. So first we got to ask ourselves how many coins there are. So these two will be 10. This is 11. That's 21 plus 7. So there's a total of 28 coins. Is that right? 11, 10, 20. Yeah. So there's a total of 28 coins. So what has a 1 in 3 chance for 28? Well, you mean what has a 1/3 chance, right? 1 in 3, 1 out of every 3. So what is 1/3 of 28? You could set it up like this. And you're going to get that your x equals 7. So which one of these are 7? Many in the bag? Penny. Chia. Don't understand your handwriting? Yeah, my handwriting is really bad today. I can't seem to understand the question. That's cool. Let's just go to Leo's question anyways. 28 divided by 3 is about 9, and 8 is close to 9. It would be 1 in 3. So 28 divided by 3 is like how many times 3 goes into 20, not like 1 out of every 3, that type of thing. All right, chill. Let's go to Leo's question. This is trash. So Leo's question was about polling, wasn't it? Where is that bad guy? Okay. So 80% of the people who were polled were registered. Okay. And 75% of registered voters. Wait. So 75% of the registered voters and 75% of the registered. Oh, okay. 750. 75% of the registered voters and 75 of the registered voters voted. Are you saying 75% of the registered voters are registered voters in total? So in the poll, 80% of the voters are registered, and in the whole city, 75% are registered. And of that 75%, 75% of these guys actually registered and voted. Is that what this question is kind of saying, dude? Or am I kind of off on this one? I'm not 100% on this one. What's 9 plus 10? 21, dude. Don't be dumb. See you, Ashley. So is this kind of what you're talking about? Yeah. I think this is what you're talking about. Though I may be wrong. Okay, yeah, we can do commas in a series, not a list. What do you mean? Can you specify what you mean by in a series, not a list? Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's what he's talking about. All right, so let me rewrite this question so everybody can kind of get on the same page. Now that oh my God, dude, the last page in my notebook. Wow, we have done a lot of math. Okay. So, a recent phone call, it found that 80% of the people that they called were registered. 75% of all citizens are registered. And then 75% of registered people voted. Okay, so that's just like the fat information in this. What fraction of all of them that were surveyed were registered voters who did not vote? Okay. All right, so this question is kind of interesting. Thanks for the question, Leo, by the way. So what's interesting about this question is it doesn't. What fraction? Okay, so how many people? I guess I should change that to what fraction. Okay, so let me reread this for you cats. 80% were called in this survey were registered. 75% of all citizens are registered. 75% of registered people voted. What fraction of people who were called are registered but did not vote? This is a good question, man. It's really hard. Cool. See you, Notario. Dang, we've been at it for an hour? All right, I got to wrap this up, dudes. Yeah, study. What do you mean about series? Yeah, see if you can find an example or something. Okay, so this is a super hard question, actually. Yeah, it's fraction. Okay, so let me actually walk through this one really quick, because I think this is just kind of a tough question, and I want to like kind of cut to the answer on this one. So check it out. So I'm going to work my way backwards here. 75% of the registered people voted. That means 3 out of every 4 registered person voted. That means 1 out of every 4 did not vote. So what is 1 out of every 4 of 75%? Or would that even need to be? No, actually. Because we just need to deal with this 80% that were called who are registered. This 75% of all citizens is registered. I don't know how relevant that information is actually. Because yeah, all 75% of all citizens are registered, but in this survey, 80% were actually registered. So if we're looking for how many who were called are registered but did not vote, we know how many are registered. We just got to figure out of that 80%, how many of these cats didn't vote. So it actually says 75% of registered people who are registered voted. That means 1 out of 4 people who are registered don't vote. So let's find out what 1 out of 4 of this 80 is. So 1/4 of 80% is 20%. I think that's it. I think that's the answer, actually. Oh, see you later, Wahed. Does this blow your guys' mind, or was that just like it's 45? Am I rereading this question incorrectly? Yeah. Tell me if I'm reading this wrong. Because I'm looking for, because these are the people who are registered, and we know that 1 out of 4 registered people don't vote. So 1 out of 4 of these people who were called who are registered don't vote. So it's going to be 1 out of 4 of this 80%, and that's just going to be 20% of the people that were called, right? This was like kind of a weird, like, mixed question here. That's interesting. 75% times 80 times 75. Okay, yeah, let me break this down like a visually so you guys can see it. Okay, so we have our, and I've been wanting to do this for a while, so I'll draw you guys some pictures. I don't even know why this is like the internet. No phone looks like this. But from the phone call, 80% are registered. Okay? Out of the whole city, like out of everybody. Let's just draw a city here. Beautiful city skyline for you guys. Look at that. Dude, I should have been an artist. I don't even know what I'm doing tutoring. This belongs in a very expensive house. Okay, so out of the whole city, 75% of people are registered. So as we can see, this phone call caught more registered voters percentage-wise than actually exist in the city. So whoever was making these calls was doing a good job to call people he thought would be voting or at least being registered. So out of the people who are registered, we know that 3 out of 4, or 75%, vote, and we know that 1 out of 4, or 25%, do not vote. Okay? So we need to know, out of this phone call, what is the percentage of people that will be registered but do not vote? Now, the first part of this is, what percentage of the people who are called are registered? 80% are registered. So we're already there. this 75% number, I really think is just a distraction. Like, I think. So, like, do you guys think we could use this? Because the question is, what fraction of people who were called are registered but do not vote? Do not vote. So this 75 number, I think, is like a red herring. I think they threw this number of 75 in there just to throw an extra number at you to be like, hey, use this. But really, we don't need to. Like, if I know out of registered voters, 1/4 don't vote and 3/4 vote, then to find the amount of people who are registered and do not vote, well, it's not going to be 100% of this 80%. It's not going to be everybody who's registered. It's going to be 1/4 of the people who are not registered. So 1/4 of that 80% is going to equal 80 over 4. That's going to equal 20%. Does that make more sense to you guys? Or does that just make you want to rage? Probably not. Yeah, I think that 75 is just like a number that they just throw in there just to be like, just to honestly mess with you. Like, that's where they're at because they can't really make the math section harder. It's bad, yeah, because then that wouldn't be fair for kids who aren't in like super high performing schools. So they can't make the test harder. So what they do is they make it trickier and sneakier and like, yeah. Oh yeah, Leo, look up the answer. Tell me if I'm looking at this problem correctly or, that we're communicating the problem properly because I think this will be the answer if it's the way that I'm thinking about this bad guy. So yeah, give a search up on that. But yeah, so just be in mind that this isn't like normal school where a hard test is like hard concepts. That's not this. I mean, for the ELA, you can actually argue that it is. For the math though, like it's not hard concepts. It's just being so sneaky. It's just being tricky. It's just throwing you numbers that you don't need. It's giving you incomplete information. They just do everything they can to just kind of make this like, to make this difficult. Wasn't a similar question? Yeah, I think, I actually don't know if that was a similar question in my hardest question video. Huh. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, depending on if I'm reading the problem wrong, this is kind of interesting or whatever. This is interesting. This is a great question, Leo, by the way. ELA. Why is ELA so hard? Yeah, I don't know why they make the ELA so hard or why it is hard. Yeah, Wahid, we can do poems tomorrow, man. Because ELA is Asian weakness. We can do ELA tomorrow. I don't have anything ready to rock for you guys because I have to like find like source material because I don't like using anybody else's problems. Like I don't want to open somebody else's book and do their problems. Like that's not my style. So like if you're gonna get like a problem from me, it's gonna be OG rather. And so yeah, I'll look up some poems or whatever for did I get it right? Yeah. God, I hope so. If I didn't, that'd be kind of rough. But I mean, I get things wrong sometimes, dude. It's a hard test. Even for an adult, like if I gave this to some of my tutor friends, there'd be a chance they might get one or two wrong in the math section. And not because they're dumb at all. Like a lot of them have masters in different areas, but like it's because it's about precision. You know what I mean? So like just make sure that you're nice and precise with this type of stuff because if you've done all of this awesome work and you're like really legit at math, like don't give that away basically. Don't risk it. It's so important. Just like if you're given something really expensive and fragile, you're going to hold that thing with two hands. You're not going to just grip it by a couple like two fingers. You're really going to make sure you carry it safe, right? So that's the same thing with your score. You really got to make sure that you carry it through because you can just kind of whip out math and I'm sure you'd get most of them right. But the competition is like very, very, very stiff. So like you want to make sure that you bring it home. All right. So I think I'm going to stay on 6 p.m., man. I kind of like this. If this time works good for you. So tylertutor.com, you can take diagnostics. And I'm going to update this as soon as the handbook goes public. You can play games. I highly, highly again recommend that you play DeepMind just because it's about precision, dudes. Like anybody can learn a high concept, but they're not going to test you on that. They're going to test you on if 57. Yeet already knows it. Yeet already knows what's going down here. Um, yeah, so just keep working on stuff. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Maybe we'll do some poetry then if I can find some good poems. But like I gotta go into like the Library of Congress and stuff, and like it's like a thing because I want to get you guys good material. I don't want to like mess around and give you like a dinky poem that doesn't have like something to kind of dig into. So yeah, man. All right, so I'm gonna call it out. I'm gonna leave the chat open for a little bit just because I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna go get some more coffee. All right, dudes, really good work today. Just remember precision, 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 and don't allow yourself to be tricked, right? Like they want you to read a problem and get moving. Like really double check your bases. Oh, so Leo, there have been a couple students who have gotten to the bottom of DeepMind and they've gotten to sign the sign that's on the bottom of DeepMind. Yeah, well, dude, you got to stay precise. I mean, the test is 57 questions long, so at least if you get to 57, that's an accomplishment. But I'm not going to tell you how deep the deep mine is. But if you get to the bottom, I'll let you pick your font and I'll let you sign your name on the sign. A couple people already did that. So yeah, dude, I would suggest keep a tab open and just play a little bit by bit. Yeah, cool, man. I'm not held hostage to do this, no. Uh, no, not at all. I do it because I like it. All right, dudes. So I'm going to chill out. You guys can chill in the chat or whatever, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6.